FlossTube. Welcome to Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. I'm Janelle, and this is my FlossTube channel about cross-stitching and a whole lot of other things. And today, you are going to get to see things that I have not shown before. Yay! So welcome back to all my returning subscribers and returning viewers. And welcome in general, and not in general, but a special welcome to all my new subscribers. I've seen quite a few of them jumping in there lately, so I'm like, oh, look at that. I keep watching everybody's FlossTube channels just to see if somebody had shouted me out or something, because I was like, because I've been getting like 2 or 3 every day for the last week or so, and I'm just like, I don't know, it's very cool. So if somebody shouted me out, let me know, please, because I definitely want to thank them. And okay, there we go. I'm already like off and running, and I did no scripts. You know, one of the things when I go to do a FlossTube, or I think about doing a FlossTube, I'm like, all right, I'm going to make my notes. I'm going to sit down. I know I want to talk about this, and this. This is me at work. I'm thinking about all these things running through my head while I'm at work. And I'm just like, oh, okay, yeah, that's good. You got to write this all down. And then I go to write it all down, and I just go cross stitch instead. It just, boop, it's gone. So then I was going to do this video on Tuesday. Oh, by the way, today, this is FlossTube number 9, I think. I think it's number 9. If it's not number 9, it's number 10, but it'll stay in the title. So, and it's been 10 days. I wait, no, it's been more than 10 days. Oh, wait, maybe not. It was January 20th. I looked the last time when I did this to try to figure out which things I need to bring in to show you. So it's January 20th was my last video. Today is February 3rd, 3, or 3, or 3, or 3. I don't know, however you want to 3. Today's February 3rd. There we go. So I was planning on doing my video on Tuesday, February 1st, to talk about all of my February plans and all that, but I just decided I wanted to stitch instead. And then I thought, Wednesday, the 2nd, 2/2/22, it's going to be a perfect day to do it. And I just decided to stitch instead. So now it is 2/3/22, and I need to do this because I need to get all this stuff put away. This has been sitting here since January 20th. I put most of the stuff away, and I had a lot of haul last week. Just a forewarning, I've got a lot of haul again. January has been my free-for-all month. And if anybody knows me personally, they know that I'm not afraid to spend some money here and there. And so I've done a lot. I have more coming. Oh, hang on. I just remembered there was one little note that I wrote myself, but and it was across the table, and I'm like, let's just get it now before we actually need it. So yeah, so hang on one second. All right, I just felt like I needed some liquid in my mouth there. Okay, so I have got, last time I had no order. It just, where it was sitting is where I talked about it. And we're gonna go with that version again. So, it's not gonna be like finished projects and then whips and then haul and then heft. It's whatever I grab is gonna be the next thing. And I have so much. I have a little bit of everything this time. Everything. So, oh, so exciting. All right. So let's start with January progress. So January progress. I do have that. Okay. Just making sure I have everything for January progress together here. So January progress. So I still have my Whip Go boards and I still have all my fun colors. I did not do that progress yet, but this will be done this weekend because I need to go back through all of my things in my phones because I've taken a lot of pictures and I've sent text messages and things like that. I just may not have posted it online. So I want to go back through and look at all that stuff so I can kind of see what I've done on what days and all that. So I have a little bit of a way that I can go back and look, but we're going to fill in February. Here's February before February's over this time. So February 3rd. So if I like get to this and I have my plans and I can like put all of my things in here, then maybe I'll be on track. So I'm hoping that maybe this weekend I can get all of those things accomplished. And today, if it's anything outside like it is today, it is going to be cold. I had to go down to the dealership and bring the loaner truck back and get the other truck and talk about anxiety. Oh my goodness. Okay, my anxiety is when I drive. I've been in too many accidents, and knowing that I'm driving Chris's precious truck, it just amps it up. So if I ever die of a heart attack, it's going to be while I'm driving his truck somewhere for some reason. So there you go. But yeah, so I had to drive his truck down. So I made sure I picked, midday when, not like right at lunchtime, not rush hour, so yeah. Anyways, I got it down there and brought it back, and it was -8 degrees. And that was about 11 o'clock today. And I just went and took the trash out and checked the mail. And it's a lot colder than 8 degrees. I'm sorry, I said 8 degrees. Did I say 8 or -8? It was -8. And it's a lot colder than -8 right now. So that is why I'm doing this, and I turned on my fireplace because I gotta get it heated up in here. I'm wearing a hat because I'm cold. My toes are cold, but hopefully those will warm up when I get into my stitchy blanket after I'm done with all this stuff. Yeah, that's my plan. So, well, I just get to plans tonight, but no, just kidding. Okay, so January progress. So Whip Go because I have 2 Whip Go boards here. I have one for yarn and one for cross stitch. And down here, I think it says 10. Let's see. Or did I just write that? Yeah, I wrote start and stitch for 10 days or finish if it was a whip versus a new thing. Because for both my yarn and my cross stitch, I didn't have enough whips to cover the board. And I didn't want to put something on there twice, but not something else on there twice. So I knew I had a whole bunch of kitted projects. So I know some people are doing Kit Go. Some people are doing there's so many goes out there that it's just nuts. So I decided to combine it all a little bit together. So the last month, number 2 and 19 were called. And 19 for me was flying lessons. And I showed this to you last time in my last video, but I just wanted to show you again. So this is a finish. So this was flying lessons, and I'm gonna blank on who it was by. It was in the Trick or Treat box from Black Needle Society. And part of me wants to say Silver Creek Samplers, but part of me says that's wrong. So a lot of me says I'm not gonna say who it's by. There you go. There's my brain thinking out loud. So here we go. Flying Lessons came from the Trick or Treat box from the Black Needle Society. Designer unknown to me at this time. If I'm good at my editing tonight, I'll put it down there so you guys can see who it was by and correct myself. And if it was Silver Creek Sampler, I'm going to be like really impressed with myself, but I kind of don't feel it is. Anyway, so if we remember when I talked about this before, I changed a bunch of colors. It was the controversy between Team Green and Team Purple. Well, I am just Team No Yellow. That's me. So the stars were yellow on the original, and the broom had this yellowish in there, and this was yellow, and then the bats were like a lighter color, and then this was a different color. So I did a whole lot of changing, but yeah, so that's flying lessons. So I'm all shaky, sorry about that. So that was number 19 for my whip go board for cross stitch, and that's marked complete. Okay, well, it will be when I figure out what color I'm gonna make complete. Okay, and then, so this one, oh, and I'm gonna probably do like a whip go challenge completed, or I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just might check it off like I don't know. Or I might just leave it and be like, and only cross them, color them out when they're done. Because anything that was a whip, I want to try to finish if I can. Now, not everything, as I pull this next project out, not everything is gonna be able to be finished. So with that being said, just trying to see if I have something, I have the pattern, that might work. Okay, that being said, my next number 2 was Serenity Prayer. And Serenity Prayer is my oldest, I believe my oldest whip. And I had, for 2022, I had all of this done. So where the flowers are and down Courage, I had that part of it done. And I realized after stitching it for at least 5 days that I was not gonna finish the whole thing. So I altered my goal, and my goal was to finish all of the words. So if you can see, oh, I don't wanna put this in my coffee. Or actually it's tea, but it says coffee, it's tea. If you can see all those color changes in there, isn't that just, I hope you guys can see that. I hope it switches around to me. I'm looking at it and looks like it's backwards. So I hope that switched around the right way for you. And so I have all of these flowers and butterflies to fill in all around there. So I will pull this back out again this year and work on it. So I would like to finish it this year, but I thought that was, this is, did you hear my doorbell? That's pizza. So I'm considering that to be a finish. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So my husband's out of town this week. He's in South Dakota for work. And I don't know if he knows, he probably knows, but I always order Domino's at least once a week when he's gone. That way I don't have to like worry about dishes or cooking or scrounging around to figure out what I want to make myself or anything like that. So yeah, that was my Domino's. Domino's is here, but it heats up. Trust me, I know this. So that was funny. Okay, so back to whatever. So yeah, so this closes out my January whip go board. Now, okay, let's put this over here. I have January cross, well, no, one more January goal. Mill Hill kits. I want to do one Mill Hill kit a month, so my monthly Mill Hill. So this one was my monthly Mill Hill, and I showed you that last time as well. And then, so the other January plans that I'm going to, and I wonder if I have the other one. I bet I don't. Well, if I come across it in the pile, I'll tell you what it is. But if I come across it in the pile as we go through, then I'll bring it up and talk about it. But otherwise, if it's if we don't see it, we'll just know, because you guys have seen it before. Well, you may not have seen it before. I had my husband's texting me. I wonder if he saw the pizza. I'm just kidding. We don't have Ring. Or do we? Oh, so, okay. So I've been following along with some people's challenge cards, and they started in January, and there was Stitch with something with food, Stitch with something with the word thanks, there was Stitch with a deer, what was the other? You know, I'm trying to do them, but I think what I'm gonna do is I might take the deck, and I should try to do it. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Well, I don't know. I have the deck myself. So, but I know that I don't have everything in there. So, you know what? I'm just going to keep following along with everybody, and I'm not going to kill myself if I can't do that challenge, or if I can do the challenge, whatever. So I know I accomplished my goal with this one. This one I used for, this is, here we go. Primrose Cottage Stitches, Autumn Rules. And this was Stitch with something that has the word thanks, and Stitch with something that has food. So pumpkins are food, right? So here's pumpkins, or apples. And then also here's thanks right there. So this one classified for a couple of those. And then the other one that Stitch with a deer or an animal or a hide or a fur. I think the one that I have not been able to do yet was Stitch with something with water. But the other one that I did, it was, again, who is that designer? I wish I would have that here. And you know what? I feel like I've shown that to you too, because I feel like I talked about the elongated deer that look like the wiener dog kind of thing. So that one, where it has the deer around it, it was in the Nice List box from Black Needle Society. And it was one of the later ones that we got. It was very primitive looking. Oh, I found out it was supposed to be a partridge in a pear tree. I do remember that with the deer around it. Okay, so if that's any clues for you, there you go. But again, I don't know. Maybe I put the little name up already. Maybe I haven't. So that one classified for a whole bunch of other January stitching for people's challenge cards. And I've been following, the people of the challenge cards that I've been following along with are Athena, Stitching Goddess Designs, and Lynn from Lynn X Stitches, or Lynn, yeah, I think that's what it is. She makes the project bags and all of that, and Athena does t-shirts too, and everybody always does something else. That's so cool. Okay, so there you go. So that's my January progress for cross stitch. My January progress for yarn. Now I didn't do so well with this. I host a Zoom knit along with Bee Woolen, the yarn shop that I go to, and we have the handy, oh, let me see here. That's the pattern. It's a good picture, but that was the actual pattern. Here we go. Handy Owl, double knitting by post. Knitting by post, Handy Owl. Double knit, double Handy Owl. Isn't that little guy cute? So I decided to host, I said, to my group, I said, let's do this. So here is my bottom section. So I will show you one thing on here so you can kind of see how this is made if you're interested. So this is that section that I'm doing now, and it's really cool how they like put in all these little markers. So you're stitching in like the lines where you're gonna sew the pockets. So that's pretty cool. And then so here's the other pieces that we make that we will sew all together. So it's 2, 4, 6, 7 pieces, and then we sew it all together and make this cute handy owl. So mine is, this is like a black bottom, and then I've got these other colors to go with it. So I'm keeping mine pink. So there's that. So that really is, that wasn't on my whip go board, but that's like my, some of my yarn progress. On my whip go board was the, I know I brought it out and showed you last time. I failed my whip go board for yarn. Gray cardigan. And that gray cardigan was called Adrift. And it was lace weight. So I've altered my goal for that as well. I've printed the pattern because I didn't have the pattern before. I didn't even know the name of the cardigan. So I did my research. I figured out what the cardigan was, and I printed the pattern, and I figured out where I was so I know where to start. I consider that a win. So January, that's done. I'll pick it up later and I'll knit on it because I think it's going to be a lot of good, just like mindless knitting, even though it's lace weight and a lot of knitting. It's going to be a good mindless knitting because I'm just going to be going back and forth. And the other one was shorty socks. And oh man, I forgot to bring those. Of course I did. So my shorty socks were my, and I know I showed you those last time, the Neapolitan vanilla sock. So I've made a little bit more progress on those. I've done some more stripes. And the shorty socks are actually a new project. So that was a new thing. And so the gray cardigan was the whip that I had for that. So there's some yarn progress that I've had. So yeah. So let's talk about, I didn't even think to bring this out. Oh my goodness. I am all over the board. I'll bring these out next time for you. Well, I have one of them. Yeah, okay. You know, one thing I forgot to tell you guys is I remember I'm reorganizing my room. This video is all over the board now. Okay, let's follow along. Here's the timeline. So my yarn projects are mushed and mangled everywhere. So I think this is a good place to interject and maybe show some of my redecorating, reorganization. As I've talked about before, my den and where my yarn, the majority of my yarn was, is now going to be my office/stitching room. So, and my upstairs craft room, which housed everything, is now going to be Stampin', paper crafting, and sewing room. So I'm in the midst of doing things, and in the meantime, I had to pull everything out of my office except for my work computer and my desk. I got to keep that, but I had to pull everything out. So I think it was the day of or the day after I did my video, maybe a couple days after, I don't know. I pulled everything out of that room, and I will insert some videos here. All right, we are going to start out from here. This is take 2 because the first take I got halfway through the room and realized I wasn't recording. So let's see what happens here. So here we have some storage stuff that I got. And as we turn the corner here, we've got more storage stuff that I bought. Here's some shelves. Don't let that exercise ball hiding back there fool you. It is leaving the room. There's just no point in it. Back behind here, that's all the yarn that's like queued up. That's like kitted, queued up yarn. More queued up kitted yarn. More yarn, some kitted, some not. So yeah, there's quite all the yarn stuff there. So we will back up here. This is why I want to make this my stitchy room, because I have a nice comfy chair. Here's all of my scarves and hats and cowls and things that are just piled up that when I'm cold I grab one. And that's my fun stuff. I don't see a need for sequin hats, you know, in the near future, so I might have just to box those up. And then we'll come around this way. There's my office space where I work. I'm going to clean up that wall and make it not so different. And then my wall, my tree of bags, filing stuff, and then everything that's over here. These are all my yarn whips. So there's, I think, 14 or 16 in there, projects. And then, as you can see here, I have this holding this closed. And that's what I was afraid of. That's why I was holding it closed. So this is, let me just open this up. You know, we've gone this far, we might as well go all the way, right? These are a whole bunch of wood and other crafty things. Yeah, so that's that. And look, there's Jinx going like, what is all this stuff that just fell? And notice all of Jinx's toys. This is where Jinx gets to hang out while I work. She lays on the blanket and she sits there and takes care of all her babies. So now she's wondering what is invading her space. Look at her. Isn't she cute? Okay, so yeah. So there we go. And then we get to walk out of the room right there. Yeah, so, oops, probably, sorry, you probably don't want to look at my bathroom. But yeah, so I'm going to try to figure out how to make all this work. So there we go. Next time you see this, it's going to be a lot different. And here we go. I see that open spot right there. That's where I was just sitting, right there. So you can see that I piled stuff over there. I have my Cricut stand here that you can't even tell I really have a Cricut. You don't even know all those drawers are full of vinyl. Here are some items queued up on top of my sewing, or on my ironing board. Look, my iron is all ready to go, but there's no room to iron anything. Look at all those projects. We're gonna go to the left right now because we're just gonna come back to the fabric. Here's all my Stampin' Up stuff, and I'm gonna back up so you can see a little bit better. And I have reduced that once or twice. I might try to reduce it again. I have to be careful not to trip over things as I'm walking as well. And then we'll come around from this view. You know what? I had some blinds. Where did those go? Huh, I'm losing it. I had some blinds sitting over here, and I feel that my husband took those blinds because those blinds were gonna go up there. I don't know, maybe not. There's my table with all of my stuff just everywhere, trying to start to organize. Then we've got, here's the view from the back there. That's where I was sitting again, right there. Those are all my whip goes and my in-process things. And then here, we've got more stitchy stuff. So you can see that everywhere I can find a nook and cranny, I pack something in there. Crazy, huh? Okay, so now let's come back around. I'll do the slow return. So now we have to go up and over or down below. So we're gonna go down below. We'll move this out of the way. You guys know what size 31 bags are, right? Those are the big ones. There's a couple of those carts full of things. That whole shelf is packed to the gills with fabric that's behind those carts. And the piles of my fabric are just about as tall as my ironing board. Here's my ironing board right here. And yeah, so yeah. So right now, I don't know if I should feel shame or that I've saved enough for my retirement fund. There's my puzzles, my interfacing, and yarn and finished quilts. So yeah. And this is the den with nothing in it. Well, almost nothing, but I still have to work, so that can't come down all the way. But all the things, almost all the things are off the walls. So it'll be interesting to see what it looks like when I get home. Right, Jinxie Belle? Right? What are we doing? Are we redoing the room? Yeah, I know. It's a lot of work. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's enough. That's enough. No more. All right. So that's it. And that's my favorite tip. Now listen, lady. That is gonna be. Stop. Please stop. Please stop. This is the chair that's gonna stay in here because this will be my stitchy chair. So yay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for all the tanness that you've given me through all the years. We'll see the next color to pop out from this room. So here is everything from just the den. That's part one. And from the other angle, part two, because I can't walk around my table. So, crazy, huh? There we go. New paints. Woohoo! So in these videos, you can see that was everything pulled out of my room. Well, then a few days later, my husband, who does not like clutter, needed that out of the kitchen. So I moved all of everything that was everywhere upstairs to my craft room. So here's a picture of that now. And now I can't find anything. I at least had it all organized and I had my craft room like cleaned up so I could almost do something up there. But now I can't even hardly walk in there to get things. And I don't know where things are anymore. It takes a lot to find things. So the things that I actually have down here that I've gotten from there, I'm kind of impressed with myself that I found them. But, so, okay. So now you know why I don't have everything I should have. Because some things are up there, and some things are doubly buried up there, and some things are down here, and they might be buried down here, and I might find them too. I don't know. But that's what I gotta do is I gotta get through all of this stuff to get it upstairs and try to get it into an organized fashion so that, and leave out the things for February that I need to leave out. That's the plan. That is the plan. Okay, so yarn whip go. So I filled, well, I completed part of my goal. For my gray cardigan and shorty socks, I did start those, so we're good. So February whip go, let's go there. February Whip Go, cross stitch. Let's start with cross stitch, right? Yeah. Okay, so the numbers that were called this time were Autumn Rules and, excuse me, Historical Society Sheep. It's in here. Okay, I'll find out the right name of it when I show it to you. So those are my polls for February. So I already alluded you to Autumn Rules. So wasn't it great that I started this in January because it got pulled in February? So now I can already touch it again. And let me tell you, I was having fun with this stitch. I was. I was having so much fun that I finished almost one complete section of it. And I feel like I might have shown you this before too. I'm not really sure. But there's my autumn rules. And I think the only thing that I'm missing on that first part is just the border underneath the rules. So I'm gonna keep going and I'm hoping for a finish. You know, it's a lot to do, but I love doing words. So I'm hoping for a finish in February. And I am not going to, I thought about this a lot. And at first I was thinking, well, wouldn't it be fun? Wow. Oh, wouldn't it, sorry, all of a sudden I looked and I'm like, there's no floss in here whatsoever. This might be a challenge to finish. But it's in my Jasmine custom bags, I think I bought it when it was the other name and now it's something else. So I think it's Jasmine custom bags. It's in here. And I forgot I have a zipper pouch here. So yeah, so I get to keep all of my flosses there instead. Oh, and look everybody, I'm starting to separate my flosses a little bit. I'm still not sure if I'm going to do bags or if I'm gonna do bobbins. I feel like I'm gonna do bobbins and then I need to find some sort of a drawer. I've been looking at the Bisley drawer. I found one that was Creates by Rod. It's in the UK. I'm a little nervous of that one but it looks perfect. It really does. So I don't know. I might go for it. I might try it. But my hesitation is it's fabricated wood and it's all glued and put together and shipped as a single item. And coming from the UK, I know things can get bounced around, you know, extra. Longer distance, more chance of breaking and stuff like that. That's my hesitation on getting is just the hesitation. So I'm gonna see if I can find any reviews for that. And also what is shipping gonna cost for it? Because I'm sure it's not gonna be a light piece of wood. But it's, if you look it up, I can't show you on my phone because I use my phone to record, but it's a box that fits into the IKEA slots and it has like 5 drawers and the insert's already in the drawers and so it's perfect for all the bobbins. And he's got a couple different styles where it has like the skinny drawers on top and the thicker ones on the bottom. I think and it looks similar to the Bisley one that I just saw that on the Soda Stitcher, Shannon Bromo. I saw that and then she had some containers in there. So I have to kind of, once I have my room done a little bit more, I have to like feel it out as to which one I think might look a little bit better in there. And, you know, I might have to like look at prices and all that kind of stuff and all the pieces that need to go for it. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna kind of bobbinate and do that kind of a thing and then have some drawers in the bottom, maybe one whole drawer dedicated to certain fancy floss or something like that I might just put on keep on the thread drops. Yeah, so many options, but okay. Back to February Whip Go. Okay, so we've got Autumn Rules and Autumn Rules is number 5. All right, then, not really sure I'm gonna put everything, but we're gonna try this. Then the next one, and I have been going to town on this one. This one is Historical Sampler Society Count Across Stitch Chart, and this is called Ba Black Sheep. I don't know why I just called it HS Sheep. Isn't that so cute? Okay, so like I said, I've been going to town on this one, and I did not do the called for. The only thing I'm doing the called for is the rough idea. Like I'm gonna have the black sheep in the middle, and then I'm gonna have the white sheep all around, and I have a form of red for here and a form of gray for there. So are you ready to see how much I've done? And this is 2 days worth. I love this. Oh my gosh, can you guys see that? I know the words on the side where it says Baba black sheep, have you any wool? Oops, and I have this is up right here. So this is up, and I've got one heart there. I did all the borders. I have the words here. I have to do one more row of words right here, and then I can start. There's big hearts there, and then for here, there's little hearts in the middle on the sides. So I'm gonna keep going on this, and I wanna finish all the gray and the red, so I only have the sheep left. But I'm cruising on this one. I'm loving it. So what I'm doing this on Volcano Stitching. This is an 18 count Aida from Volcano Stitching, and there is no color associated with it, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous purpley, pinky gray. I love it. I love it. And this I got for Christmas from Athena. This was Happy Meal for Christmas. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm like, this is perfect. And I love how the red is popping out. It's just making me feel like this is a good February Valentine type stitch. So super excited for that. So I don't know how, but I'm having a lot of fun with it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish that one or not, but that's a new start. And Autumn Rules is a new start this year too. So I don't have to finish them, but I kind of want to try. And so the colors I'm working with this is my little floss toss here. So, so what I'm doing here is I've got the black for the sheep in the middle, the red for the hearts and the border, all the little crosses. This silvery gray is on the outside. The black is also going to be for the sheep that are white, and I'm going to hold these two together and do the other sheep. So they're not all completely white, but I'm gonna test that out. So I'm gonna try to see if I want them to be all white or if I want them to be one strand of each. So I'm gonna play with that because the sheep here are all a little different. And I don't feel like I want just cream sheep or just white. I kind of feel like I want them to kind of variegate a little bit, if that makes sense. So those are the two items that I have on my Whip Go board for February. Then my monthly Mill Hill, this is the one that I have pulled for February, and it's I Love, and it's love notes. So it has a little music theme. And of course there are beads, yay. So that is going to be my monthly Mill Hill. So those are my goals for that. Then on the 7th for cross stitch is Harry Potter. So I'll be working on my Harry Potter project. Still waiting for my letter, that one. And then the 14th, I just watched Athena's, it just went out today, and she's gonna have a birthday stitch, and she said do something pink or purple. Well, my historical sheep is pink, or historical sampler is pink or purple, so that's gonna be my stitch there. So yeah, so that's what I have for February plans. That's February 14th, so it kind of goes. And if I want to throw something else in there for fun, if I'm bored with these things or if I've accomplished them and finished them all, then I'm going to pull out some Valentine's, some little fun things. There's been a lot of fun Valentine things happening and being posted all around. So I've gotten a bunch of those, and or at least tagged a bunch of those So a lot of them are just PDF downloads, so I can get them instantly if I would like to do them. So yeah, so that's what we're doing there. Okay, so then my yarn whip go is my slice sweater. That's what I forgot to bring down, was my slice sweater. But I will post a picture of the slice sweater, what it's supposed to be here. And so this sweater, I'm going to finish this one. This one is going to get done this month for sure. That's why I'm not overloading myself too much with extra cross stitch and the Olympic cross stitch and the Olympic yarn and all that kind of stuff, because I'm gonna really work on my whip go goals this year or this month, and I really want to get them done. And then 17 is Stephen B is a yarn clothing art designer. He has a yarn shop in Minneapolis, downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota. And he's an amazing, amazing man. He really is. And this hat, which is one of my favorite hats, he used to have 2 stores, Stephen B and Yarn Garage. And back in the day when he had Yarn Garage down in Rosemount, Minnesota, this was a shop hop pattern. So a shop hop is when you have a whole list of shops and you go around every single one of those, and each one has like its own specialty yarn for the occasion, pattern. You get prizes, you get all kinds of fun stuff. So we usually have a yarn shop, a Twin Cities yarn shop hop every year. But you know, things are a little different these couple of years. But anyways, long time ago, when Yarn Garage was there, this was the pattern that went out that weekend. So this is a hat. I don't remember the exact name of it. It's in a book somewhere. It's upstairs. It's buried. I'm gonna find the pattern because I'm gonna make another one of these, because this it's been around for many years. I'm kind of feeling like 2014-ish or something like that. So and it has wear. So the thing that's really super cool about this hat is it has a little ribbing here. It's it's made out of sock weight yarn. I can't think of the name. I want to call it scrunchy, but it's not scrunchy. Slouch. It's a slouchy hat. So it's not tight on your head. And it turns into, I'm not going to do it right now, but right here, this tassel, it's all tied up. You can undo that and you can pull it down and it can be a cowl instead of a hat. I never wear it for a cowl. I always wear it for a hat. But I just love the tassels off the back too. So this is where I need your help. Please, FlossTube viewers, help me decide. So I'm going to make myself another one. And I know I don't have hats in these colors. So these are the 2 colors I need to choose from. This is Forbidden Fiber yarn. They're both sock weight, so they're both going to work together just fine. This one here and the colors that you're seeing are pretty true. It has this aqua and this purple, and yes, it is sparkly. The name of this is Stormy Nights. So Stormy Nights, or this one, it's gray here. You can see all that purple and all of this green. Okay, this is also Forbidden Fiber. And the name of this one is Professor Hulk. That's awesome. So do I do Professor Hulk or Stormy Nights? FlossTube, help me decide. And I will have a decision made. These are new projects, so I don't have to finish it this month, but these are nice, easy stitches. It takes a little bit because there's less yarn for it, but as you can see, they're both sparkly and they're both good. So Stormy Nights or Professor Hulk for a hat that looks like this. All right. Okay. Thank you, FlossTube. Thank you for helping me decide. Okay, hang on. Having my favorite tea, my vanilla chai black tea that I get at Walmart or grocery store or whatever. So it's not even fancy from like David's Teas or any other place like that, with a splash of vanilla and a splash of creamer and some nutmeg. And it's so good, so good. And right now it's not so hot, so it's actually like refreshing too. Okay, then, okay, so those are Whip Goes. And the owl. I need to finish the owl this month too. All right, so that's that stuff. Let's just start going through the piles that I have in front of me now. Do you guys like ever like do you ever take notes on like envelopes and mail that's sitting around too? Like when I'm watching a FlossTube. So here's a good example. I've been watching some people lately. I'm gonna hide this part. Laura Landis, I watched her the other day and she talked about Spill the Tea event and I'm like, ooh, that, and she had a pattern, so I gotta find out what that is. Then a coffee tea box. I think I ordered a Sip and Stitch box or something like that, and I don't know when it's coming, and I'm kind of wondering, so that's a check on that. And then what's the last one? Oh, I'm gonna try to figure out how to tea or coffee stain dye. And I'm kind of wondering, so all of you dyers out there that do this yourselves, I have a bunch of white Aida and a bunch of cream color Aida. So if I'm going to do coffee or tea, is it better to start out with the whiter one or the creamier one? Okay, that's one question. Then another question is, I have this pomegranate tea and it's red, or pinkish red. Can I use that? And then I'll get a pinkish red tea version? Let me know. Inquiring minds would like to know. Okay, so that's why I like write all these notes. Just Post-its everywhere. See, here's more. I don't even know. Oh, this one's like what to do. Oh, oh no, that was plans, things to do. Okay. Oh, here's more of my Baba Black sheet. I'm telling you, I'm just going through the boxes here. So I have purchased some PDF patterns recently, and I've been printing them out because I want to know where they are. And when I go to file all of my file and store and organize all of my things, I want to be able to put those in there, and I want to inventory all my patterns in the next 2 months and everything. So yeah, okay, so that's a freebie chart. I can't show you that. That's a freebie chart. I can't show you that. But this one is from Little Stitch Girl, and it's Warm Winter Wishes. This one's from Hands On Design, Love You More. Here's another Hands On Design, Love Is Kind. Hands On Design, Love. So yeah, I've been like looking at everybody and watching FlossTubes and hearing about all these free patterns too. So that's kind of intriguing for me to check those out. So let's put those back in that bucket. Okay, then this one I purchased. These are ones that I got from Sylvie Amikar. I'm not really sure how to say her name. It's all in French, and I have a lot of patterns from this person. So this one is called, I think it's just called Winter Night. There's the name of it. And here is the name of the designer. And I got it, it was off of her own site, and just about everything was in French. So this was my French experience, or one of them, ordering things in French and not really knowing what I'm doing. So I think this is Winter Night. Then we have, I think this word's gonna be pumpkin or orange. It's not orange, I know that. So there's pumpkin. Oh, you know what? Here's the first part of her name. And then it's C-R-E-E-R. So I thought that pumpkin was cute. I thought that would be really cool with some variegated floss. Then here's Let It Snow. I thought that snowman was just adorable. Thought he was cute. And here was a Believe. December Has Arrived. I love deer and trees. Okay, am I getting into the Paris pile? Let me double check. Oh, this was a free pattern from Black Needle Society. Here's a free pattern from called Chicken Joy from Stitching with the Housewives. Okay, so the Paris stuff is going to the side because I have another question for you. Yes, you know, I'm gonna keep the Paris stuff till later because of it. I think I have enough questions for you guys to answer already. I decided to join after watching Linux Creates, or Stitches, Linux Stitches. I can't remember which one's which. I think she has both names. She's awesome. And she doesn't like dirt tea. So Stitching Book Club, she was talking about it and it just, this time it pushed me over the edge and I had to go do it. So I'm getting caught up on Stitching Book Club and I think that it's going to be fun to listen to these books because I did not read as a child. I didn't. I still don't read as an adult, but I like Audible. So I'm going to try to incorporate some Audible books into my stitching. So here we have The Secret Garden. And this is one that's coming, I think this one's gonna start pretty soon. I can't remember when it starts, and if there's any more, but The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So I had to get in on that one. The Frog Prince, I just loved that pattern. I don't know why. I just love that frog. So had to do that one. Little Women. And I don't know if the actual pattern is, oh, here's the pattern. Little Women. I think that's all of the Stitching Book Club ones that I got. I did get Valentine Gnomes from Autumn Lane Society. That was one of the challenges. One of the cards was stitch a gnome, and that's gonna go in my February pile. Okay, now I have to find things for that. All right, so here is Gilmore Girls, and this is from Stitch Area. I thought that was fun with all of the different things. And I'm doing the Gilmore Girl Retreat with Black Needle Society in June, Summer in Stars Hollow. And there might be a little gift or, you know, an ornament kind of small exchange. And I kind of feel like I could do something with this for that. So here is Summer is, oh, I thought these, I'm not a huge Quaker person, but there are some that push me over the top and be like, you got to get that one. Summer is Coming, Stitching Through the Years. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. And of course, you know, if summer's coming, winter's coming. Look at the deer on that one. Isn't that cute? And again, this is Stitching Through the Years. And spring is coming. I wasn't really enthused with the fall, so I thought this one was cute too. All right, then let's see what else do we have here. I just, like I said, all of them that I hadn't printed out, I went and printed out. So this one is, who is this by? I don't even know. And the picture does not do it justice. Christmas Silhouette is what it's called. It's number 138. I don't know who the designer is. Let's see, is it on the last page? It looks in a different language. Not sure. But here we go. So it's very pretty. The picture, like I said, that picture does not do it justice. You know what? It might be this one, Stitch Mom Studio. Yes, Stitch Mom Studio, because here is Santa's Coming. So that's who it is, Stitch Mom Studio. So I have Santa is Coming also. Then I have the Alphabet Pumpkin by JBW Designs. It's Paris, 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 Paris. Ooh, that's coffee. Ooh, that's blank paper. All right. So the pile wasn't that big. Yeah, I know this one's not going to be part of the whole Paris thing, but it was purchased amongst the Paris things. So this one is called Coffee Time, and here is the chart. This is going to be huge. There's 1.5 pages of floss. But what's kind of cool is I love how they give you the lengths of how much you're going to use for this too. So that's pretty cool. And this is Max's Patterns, M-A-X-I-S. Max's Patterns, Coffee Time. So if you're looking for that one. So there you go. So now I can put those into my pile to be filed away. Paris will stay out for another time, but I'll give you a little caveat. These are all Paris patterns. And my birthday's in March, and I want to do something Paris related for my birthday stitch. So I'm going to have you guys help me decide what to do. There you go. Okay, so there's that. Okay, then the next thing, okay, let's see what else we've got here. All right, this is all that's my planner stuff. Oh, okay. Let's do some haul right now. And the haul will get us to the next section of things. So I'm going to put away my planner for now because I don't need that. I got the happy hour stitching box from Black Needle Society. This is the January box. And I know you guys have probably seen some unboxing, so I won't do the whole formal unboxing thing for you. But look at this awesome pattern. It says, it's from Ink Circles, and it's called 5 o'clock. Now, I'm not a huge drinker of like alcohol stuff, but isn't that just so fun? I love it. I want to stitch it, but I'm just not sure like what I would do with it after I stitch it. But yes, I put things all back kind of in a little bit of an organized manner. Here's the fabric that came with this. I got a 16 count Aida, and it's Seraphim's fabric, 5 o'clock somewhere. So this was made for the pattern. We have some little pins, exclusive little pins, decorative pins. There's olive and onion and maybe a lemon peel, probably for martinis. And here is a cool Cheers wine glass, and it has this gold on it. I'm putting this back in the box so this doesn't, I don't want that to break. And then we have another box here. We have 3 boxes inside or 2 boxes inside a box. All right, then here is the floss. And this floss is from Live or Die LA. One's called Tequila Sunrise, one's Melon Illusion, and the other one I think is called Bordeaux or Merlot. So look at the variegation in that, and even in the green. Very, very fun. And these are 10 yards. Live and Die LA. Then we got, of course, an exclusive needle minder. And this one is super cute. And it looks like so the last one we had, the magnet didn't feel very strong. This one feels like a very strong magnet. So if they use the same company, I think that they revived themselves. And this is 2 martinis, and it says always happy hour. So I'm not sure. Okay, I've never watched this person, Two Martini Stitcher, but that's who like designed this box. We also got a little tart raspberry syrup for making a drink. And this is from, it's to make a framboise thaw. All natural. Where's this from? Where's this from? shakerandspoon.com. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah. And then there's these cute little things. Look at this. They're like these little, like when you're stitching and you're hungry, you can go pick up something. Okay, hang on. I don't think I'll be... Okay, if you have something that's very thin, it's probably not going to pick it up, but it's going to pick up Cheetos wonderfully. So, very fun, huh? So yeah, and then there's this bag in here as well. Let me tell you, I did a good job at repacking this. There's this tote bag. Sorry. And it says, it's stitch o'clock somewhere. So this is a cute little tote bag. I'd say it's about the same size as my Jasmine bag, I believe. Maybe a little bit smaller, but pretty close. And this is a handled tote bag. It would be interesting to see if I could figure out how to put a zipper on the top of this. And this would be a really fun project bag if I could do that. So, crinkle, crinkle, crinkle. But I'm never gonna forget this, and I love it. Vicky from Stitch and Button says crinkle means it's good, right? Right. So that is the happy hour stitching box. Oops, from curated by Two Martini Stitcher from the Black Needle Society. So some fun stuff. If you haven't seen it before, now you did. All right. So then. Okay, I told you I've done some shopping. So, I ordered some things. And I don't know the order that all these things are in, but I know that I have not shown them yet. So, I went on a fabric spree because I want different fabrics. So, here I have something from Volcano Stitching. This is 18 count Aida. And it's called Dawn Cloud. And it is this cool, there we go. That's gonna be a true color. It's like this pale orange. I think a pumpkin thing would be so cute on this. I love this. Like maybe a monochromatic variegated thread. Does that even make sense? Monochromatic variegated. So a pattern that's supposed to be monochromatic, but using a variegated thread. So yes, so this is Volcano Stitching, 18 count Aida, and it's called Dawn Cloud. Oh, I know how I got these. Fabric of the month, August. They do something kind of like what Brandy does, or Fortnite, Friday Night Fight Night. Who does that? It's kind of like that, where they post these things out there and you claim them. So this was the August Fabric of the Month Club. That's right. This one is June. This one does not have a color on it, but it's 18 count linen. Just kidding. 18 count Aida. And it's kind of turning a little more, well, no, I guess it has a little bit of orange in it. But let's see if I can find something. To help pop the color a little. Yeah, that's pretty good right there. So yeah, all right. And the next one I have is from November. And this one is called Province. Again, 18 count Aida. And this one's a pretty blue with purple and that. Isn't that pretty? I like that. Can you tell I'm venturing out and trying to get some different colors? This one's from December, and this one's called Mulled Wine. It's a very pretty red. Again, 18 count Ada. All right. This next one I have is an order from 123 Stitch. And I got more fabric because I felt like the last time I looked through my fabric, I didn't have what I wanted. So this one is, oh, I know why I got this one. This one is a half yard of 18 count Ada opals, the raw linen. And it's opalescent, and I believe I got this for Nutcracker Village because I got a half yard. And then I got another half yard of Country Putty Khaki. And I got this for Santas, the Prairie Schooler Santa. I think they're Prairie Schooler Santas. So, yeah, so that's a half yard of that one. Sorry, I had a thing on there and I wanted to make it go away. All right, so the next one I got here was called Barnwood. And okay, so this pile of stuff is from me watching other people. Can't remember who had Barnwood, but I'm like, ooh, that looks really cool. So this one is Barnwood, 18 count Ada. And it's a little more purplier than what, in my real life, it's a little more purplier, but here it's coming out very brown. Yeah, but it's pretty. I like it. And then here's another one called Sprite. Again, 18 count Ada. Now this is a very, very, very pale, a very pale purple, like lavender pinky purple. There we go. So some things to look at. And of course I had to get some patterns. Okay, so yes. So here comes the Prairie Schooler patterns. Now, I can't remember if I showed you the Prairie Schooler pattern. You know what? I bet they're in here. The other ones that I have are in here. So I went on a buying spree of Prairie Schooler patterns, Santas, because I wanted some of them, but not all of them. So I got the 2019 one, the one with the sheep. I got the 2016 one with a deer. I got the one, this Prairie School number 206, Santa's Revisited. And I got this one for the gingerbread. Yep, for the gingerbread specifically. So this one here. And then Santa's Revisited 3. This has 1987, 93, and 96. And I got this one for the one with the cane. And then Santa's Revisited 2. And this one I got for, I don't know which one I got this one for, but they're all good, I guess. I think it was specifically for this one, but they're all cute. So there's that. Okay, and this, like, next I have a box from Fat Quarter Shop. There we go, Fat Quarter Shop. And I got some So She Did fabric. So I got some different fabrics for that. And then once I have my room cleaned up, I want to make some project bags for myself. So I got all kinds of zippers. So I'm zipper ready for project bags. All right, so there's that stack. Next stack. Okay, I was watching Pam and Steph before my last video, and I ordered these. Let's see here. I feel like this is, oh, this is from her. Okay, so this is something different. Okay, we'll put that right there for now. Yes. So this is, I was watching Pam and Steph and they were talking about these projects bags that they got from Sew My Roots. So they are on Facebook and Instagram, Sew My Roots, also on Etsy. And they're based out of Michigan or Wisconsin. I think they're kind of on the border. But I got these super, super fast. You guys, are you ready for these bags? They are good bags. Here is a fun little bee bag. And what I love about these is the double metal zipper. I love that. Yes, it doesn't have a charm, but you know what? I can put a charm on it if I want. But, and they're not too heavy, but they still have interfacing in them. Oh, and is this the one that has like the can? Yes, 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 it is. It's like a canvasy material in there. So that's why it feels the way it does. And it's not like overpowering because it's this canvasy inside. So I got this bee, and they all have a little thread keep with it. And check out this thread keep. I'm loving the thread keep. So they're silver snaps. You open it up, and there's a magnet right here. I love that. I love that magnet because I'm always needing a place to store an extra needle because I lose needles once in a while. My couch has eaten a total of 3 of them and I can't find them. I know about where they fell. All right, here's the next one I got. And oh my gosh, wait till you see the zipper on this one. Look at the snowflakes and look at that metal zipper. Look at that rainbow effect. Isn't that just amazing? And then the thread bed to go with it. And the thread bed is not, you know, it's substantial too. So very fun. And then this last one, because I needed some like general bags, not just all like Halloween or Christmas. But I thought this one was fun with the traveling. And it even has the Eiffel Tower on it and crown and the airplane. So I think this will be designated a bag that I use when I go somewhere. And then a matching thread keep. So Sew My Roots LLC, totally recommend them. The set, I think it was $32.99 for the set. And it's a pretty good deal. And seriously, I think I had it within like 3 or 4 days. So, and I'm in Minnesota, so yeah, Michigan, Wisconsin, wherever she is, it's not that far. So, but still, that's super fast. All right, so now, what's next? Let's see. Okay, let's look at this. Oh, here we go. Be Stitch Me. So this is my fabrics of the month from Be Stitch Me. And I get the color and the neutral, and they're both 16 count Aida. I did switch to 18 count for this next month. So this is January. And I got periwinkle and coconut shell. So this is my January. Now I feel like I've gotten periwinkle before, and I'm not sure. Does she send the same color to everybody, or if it's based on the size count material you get? I don't know. But I'm hoping that the next months don't have blue, because there's been a lot of blue, I feel like, lately. So that's my Be Stitched Me Fabric of the Month Club for January. Then let's look what I've got here. Okay, and it just keeps coming and coming. I got Happy Meal. Like I said, I've got it all in the thing. And I've got this, oh my God, look at this super cute card from Zan, Crazy Band Lady. Super, super cute card, and she gave me a little message inside. Yeah, thank you, Zan. Love that. That is one thing I did not grow up doing. I know my mom tried to teach me that, but for some reason it didn't carry over very well, and I need to do a better job. And I am making that a focus in February, commenting and responding to all of my viewers And every time you comment and showing the love and showing the gratefulness and sending and doing happy things, that's another goal of mine coming here. So, all right, the next thing I have, I decided to go out to Garon Toten Bags or Garon Stitchery, and I've never ordered from them before, but I in the last couple weeks, 2-3 weeks, I've started watching the Sunshine Stitchers. And I like my bags to have zippers, so I haven't found any bags yet with zippers from them, but I did find this, and I also saw that Linex Stitch has got this, so I want to be ready when she's ready. She got the Glendon Place, here's a picture of it, the Glendon Place Poltergeist Pirates, and I had the pattern already, and so I decided I'm going to be ready for when Lynn starts this, because I want to start this with Lynn, if she wants me to, if she lets me. I don't know, we'll see. Lynn, can I start this with you when you start it? I'm ready, and I don't even care if I'm in the middle of something else. I'll drop it and go to this, but I'm ready because I got well, I'm not totally ready, but I'm close. I bet I can start. I got all of this. I think I got all the specialty floss. So he sells all the different parts to this because I did hear that he was the one who had the fabric for this as well. So this is hand-painted specialty fabric called Bang, and it's specifically for the Glendon Place Poltergeist Pirates. So I got the fabric, and he had the kit for the Rainbow Gallery thread pack, and he also had, I should say they, because I think it's Ronnie and Gary, the buttons. So the button pack, just another button company for the Poltergeist Pirates as well. So the only thing I'm missing are the other DMC threads and that. So Lynn, I'm ready when you are. If you don't start it right away, I'm okay with that too. No pressure, trust me, no pressure. So I'm keeping that all together. I love how people have like fun, fancy mailers. It just makes you smile extra big when you get mail, and you know it's gonna be something good when it's decorative. Okay, there's more in this pile. Here we go. Okay, so here's more of my fabric buying extravaganza. So this one I got from Nikki's Glen Needleworks, and this was off of Etsy, I believe. I feel like it was off Etsy. I got some Silver Fox, and I honestly thought this was gonna be more gray. This is a little more green than I expected, so I'm glad I got it. You know, it just gives me variety in my fabric, right? But I was looking for some things that I could do more neutrals and all that too, and just other things that I've heard people talk about. So Silver Fox, and this is 18 count Ada, but I do like it, even though it's greenish, I still like it. And then we've got some parchment, 18 count Ada. Now, parchment, I've been looking for, I think the pattern's called United We Stand. Oh, I always mess this up. It's the flag with all of the states. I want to do that, but I'm trying to find the right fabric for it. And I thought parchment might be the right fabric, but it's a very green, I don't know. I have to look in the thing again and see what other people were using, because I want the white to pop. So I know I need a darker color. And then I wasn't sure if this was going to be big enough. I haven't bought the pattern yet. I should really buy the pattern and look what the pattern says, but I don't like to do things that way all the time. All right, so this next thing I got was from the Cross Stitch Nook, again on Etsy. And this is Fiber on a Whim, and it's called Milk and Honey. And I got a fat half quarter of this one because I have this fabric already, and I love this fabric, and I know that this is gonna be able to be used for many, 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 many things. So I stocked up on it because I knew I was gonna use it, and it's just a great neutral. I love it. Okay, amongst my fabric, I have more Happy Mail. I got a little, another thank you card from Janet Jabbers. Thank you, Janet. And I hope we get to meet in real life someday soon too. All right, then the next one I have is from Now, this was sent to me from Fabric Flare, but I know I didn't order it from Fabric Flare. I ordered it from somebody else. Was it dovestitch.com? And so I'm wondering if that's the same as Fabric Flare. Oh, it might be. Because here it does say sales at dovestitch.com. Oh, so there's Fabric Flare and dovestitch.com. So I don't know, I'm still confused, but I got these two. And I don't remember the names of them. But this one is a silvery gray, and I do like this. This is the color I was thinking that Silver Fox was gonna be, but I like it. And I thought this was gonna be darker. And then I got I do have some with white polka dots, but I thought this was kind of cool with the gray polka dots. So I got that from Fabric Flare. So there's that. All right, one pile is done. And that we'll talk about in a minute. We got to finish going through here. Oh my goodness, you guys. All right, I'm already at over an hour, but we're going to get there. Let's see. Let's grab this box. This box is a little bit of everything. Some fabrics that I got that I want to make. There's a paisley I got from GE Designs. I don't know if you guys are a quilter, you probably have heard of Gudra, the person who helped design the stripology ruler. She's based out of Minnesota. So it's pretty cool. So this is Paisley Mandala Black. Isn't that pretty? And then I bought, this one is called Falling in Love, and it's a whole fat quarter bundle. But what got me on this fabric, and I knew I had to have it, was this. Look at this. I have to open this one up because this is just so cute. Look at that. And it has trucks and all kinds of fun things. So yeah, so there's a whole kit. There's one more collection, one more Valentine's collection that I want. And it's not the whole collection that I want. I just want pieces of it. And right now a lot of it's pre-order or just pre-cuts, and it's called Flirt by Moda, and it's got the cutest hearts and the cutest words. Let's see here. This is more fabric, nothing overly the top that I need to show you. There's diner fabric in there. There's this really cool like blue, but you know, sometimes, okay, I'm gonna do it. Sorry. Is this the one that, yeah, this one has the cooler things. The other one is just blenders. So you're not missing anything on that one. These are from Pink Sand Beach Designs. And there's a cream blender. And check this out. Isn't this gonna make an awesome project bag? Hot dogs and burgers and pizza, and I think that's gonna be fun. I need some fun ones. And then here's kind of, it's a Route 66 kind of thing with signs. So has tacos on it and all kinds of things. And then here's the blue bundle that I was talking about. So when Pink Sand Beach Designs, they curate their own bundles. So it's not always the same fabric line for everything. But like here is the bundle. So this is what sold me on this. And all of these blues together are just gorgeous. But look at this one. I think this is gonna make a super, super fun project bag. I love it. It's like a little basket weave or quilt already made. So very, very fun. All right, there's that. Okay. That pile went quick, right? Okay, let's keep going. All right, next I have, I haven't even opened this, but I know what it is. It's from Needle Case Designs, and this is the third installment release from the Nutcracker Village from Country Cottage Needleworks. And this one is the Chinese Tea Room. And I just got an email that the fourth one is ready to pre-order. I don't even know what it is yet, but that'll be fun too. So there's that. All right, then let's keep going, keep going. More Happy Mail from Athena. So I got a thank you card here from Athena, and along with this little thank you card, along with this, I won her pants. So she had these pants that she was giving away. They still have the tags on them and everything. And you know, I thought, what the heck? Why not? Let's try it. So, and they're brand new, and so I won the giveaway. I won Athena's pants. And they are going to be so soft and cozy. And I haven't been able to wear them yet because they've been in this box waiting for me to show you guys, because I think it's awesome that I won Athena's pants. Oh, all right. What do we have next? Oh, I kept the little declaration thing from the French stuff that I got because I thought that was just really cool. Okay, so here is more fabric. This one is, I got some more scissors holders. One's a little bit bigger, one's a little smaller, and this one's sparkly. Look at how that pink sparkles. And then some more fabric here, and this I got from, oh, Lakeside Needlecraft from the UK. So that's why I kept those. Okay, so Lakeside Needlecraft. And this was, let's see what this one is. This is an 18 count Aida, and it's called Sorbet. And it's more pink. There we go. It's more pink. It's so pretty. I love it. It feels kind of like the fabric flare. Here's another pink. I was looking for a couple pinks. This is an even count 28 even count, and this is called Cloud Pink. So it's lighter than this one. So I had to get some variations, you know. You gotta have options. A girl needs options. Here's some 18 count Aida, and this one is called Stormy Sea, and isn't that just, it's blue. So it's showing a little more gray here, but it's blue. What can I do to make it blue? Can I put red with it or pink with it to make it more blue? No, I can't. How about black? A little bit more blue. I don't know. It's a very cool baby blue. I love it. And the other things that I got from Lakeside Needlecraft, and this is what made me order from them. Are you ready? So Janet Jabber has been, I haven't even opened these yet, but I know what they are. So I like just put them down and, okay, this is how they wrap. They have their books. So when they send books, it's in this nice hard case. Plus, you're gonna hear crinkles because they wrap them too. I swear, the way they had this wrapped, it was just phenomenal. They really take pride when they send things over. So, Lakeside Needlecraft. And this is Summer Cross Stitch Book. And as I was going through their website, I was looking at, this is the book that I really ordered it for. This one, because she did an ornament out of here for Christmas that I just absolutely loved. And this is the summer one. So I don't know, I think the other one has a year on it. There's 35, it's a super nice spiral bound book. There's 35 patterns in here. Here's just an overview of all of the designers in here. I mean, there's a ton of them. So I think this is Tiny Modernist, people I don't know, lots of people I don't know, Oksana, something, Peppermint Purple, Stitch People, I'm just naming the ones that I've heard of, Fiddlesticks, Joan Elliott, Bendy Stitches, Alessandra Adelaide, Fiona Baker, I think I've heard of her, Modern Folk Embroidery. Yeah, there's just a ton in here. So I haven't even looked through this book yet, but I know that there were a few of them that I was liking, because there was something where I saw some stitched up, and I just thought, okay, I gotta have that because I think it's gonna help me do some smalls. Oh, here's a cute, here's a pretty butterfly. Here's a mermaid. It's hard to show because there's gonna be a dragonfly coming up. Oh, mojito. Oh, that one's cute. Summer's here. I needed some more like summery kind of things. So there's all kinds of things in here that are fun. Oh, here's a cool little camping one. Little camping in a jar. So there's a bunch in there. And this is the one that, sorry. This is the one that Janet was working out of 2019 Lakeside Needlecraft. And let me tell you, these books are awesome books. Warm Vibes with Coffee. I don't know if I'm gonna find the same one. There's some Santa Claus hanging. There's snowflakes. Oh, look at this one. Oh, is this one gonna be a, can I show you this one? Oh, the pattern and the design's on the same page, but here, let's see if I can do this. Isn't that cute? Look at that. Okay. It's just these are good books. I do have to say. There's a cute little mouse, Slay All Day. Where is the one? It was I believe it was a deer. Yes, I found it. Haha. Deer. So this is one of them that made me get this book. There's more in here too. That's by Nora Corbett. So yeah, I'm super stoked for this. Oh, there's another. Oh, this is the other one too. This is the one that started it. So there's actually two on here. And here's another deer, you guys. This one's called Mistletoe. I hope I can show you the picture on the other side. I can. That one's pretty. Look at that. So super, here's another Noel. Okay, I'm done. I won't show you any more in the book, I promise. But, so seriously, do not be afraid to order from the UK, from Lakeside Needlecraft, because they are amazing and I will order from them again. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's Paris. Paris. You guys are gonna have so much fun helping me pick out my birthday. Let's see here. Oh, okay, yes. So this was my Downton Abbey box, and this one was, it was Downton Abbey from Forbidden Fiber, and this is the pattern. And if anybody got the box, I'm just going to tell you right now that here's a spoiler alert. I know you guys open them one day at a time, whatever, but I'm not. I'm just gonna open all of the colors. because I watched a couple other people and they had the same thing and they opened their colors. So I already saw them, so there you go. And it wasn't a spoiler alert because I could have gone past it if I wanted to, but I was kind of feeling like I was going to open these anyways. So this is a Downton Abbey. It's called Modern Tidings. So this is a pattern designed by them. My dog's being funny. I don't know what she's doing. I really don't know. My dog's 13. I think she's losing her mind. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. Okay, so here we have Modern Tidings, Forbidden Fiber Company. I'll give you a close-up of the pattern. And it says, if the gloomy things that need our help, it's the gloomy things that need our help. If everything in the garden is sunny, why meddle? And somebody said that it was a quote from one of the daughters. I think it was the daughter that passed away after that married the chauffeur. I can't remember her name. But then somebody said it was the quote from the dowager. So I'm not really sure. I haven't opened it. And I haven't read through the paper specifically. I don't know, but there's a Downton movie coming out. So that's why I'm going to open this, because when I'm ready to watch that movie, I'm going to be ready to stitch this. And so, yeah, so I already have the fabric. I have an 18 count Zweigert Countess, and it's a pretty blue. And we are going to open up things. So now I'm not really sure like what order they're in, but there's numbers on these, so I'm supposed to open up, you know, one per day, but I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to open them all, and I'm not going to tell you what number is what. I'm just going to open them. So if you don't want to know what they are, here's time for you to walk away. But when they do this, they're naming each of the colors after an episode. So I thought that was kind of cool. So this first one is called Never a Dull Never a Dull Moment. Look at that pretty blue. And this is from season 2, episode 2. And they have this little card that talks about it. So this is very, very similar to my Harry Potter advent box that I had. I'm loving it. Okay, I'm gonna pile them like this. I don't know if they're gonna stay like this, but we're gonna see. All right, so here's the next envelope. This one is called Contrary as I Choose. Pretty gold orange. And this one's from season 2, episode 3. So that's pretty fun. I like that they have the episodes there. And if I did these every day, it'd be more to talk about, but right now at this point in my life, I can't do a video every day. So we're just gonna do these because I need to kit this up and get this in the pile ready to stitch for when I'm ready to stitch it. This one is called Until the Last Breath. And this one is this is another pretty blue. And this is from season 3, episode 6. They got them in here tight. Let's see. I'm seeing lots of shades of blue. All right, this one is called Don't You Worry, My Lady. Don't you worry, my lady. Oh, we'll be fine. Look at this super, super soft blue. And I'm gonna hold them all together so you guys can see them at the end. And this is from the movie. Don't you worry, my lady, from the movie. Maybe what I'll do is I'll take a picture of these and post them on Instagram. That might be a good thing. So spoiler alert, there'll be a picture of these on Instagram. But you know, with my track record, it might not be right away. Or it might be tonight. Will it? All right, this next one is called, What is a Weekend? I know the Dowager. She said this one. What is a weekend? And I remember this one. This one's from season 1, episode 2. What is a weekend? A weekend is when you don't work, which is every day of her life. I love those shows. I'm gonna have to watch those all over again. All right, here's the next one. Ooh, we have something besides blue. All right, this one is called Sympathy. Sympathy butters, no parsnips. Sympathy butters, no parsnips. And this is like it's almost like a skin tone in a way, but it's kind of pinky peachy. So it's like a skin tone. And it's called Sympathy Butters, No Parsnips, season 5, episode 3. I feel like I've opened a lot more than these already. Oh, there's 12, not 10. That's why. All right. Like, why is the pile still big? It's almost like, you know, when you're actually working and the pile just doesn't go down. And all of a sudden it's just gone. And that's what's going to happen. Here's another blue. This one's unpublished chapters. That is a pretty blue. And this one is from season 1, episode 2. The envelopes are the perfect size, so some of them are hard to pull out. All right, another blue. We've got blue. Never Complain, Never Explain. I like that name. That's good. Never Complain, Never Explain. And that's season 5, episode 9. Oh my gosh, you guys, I ordered cinnamon twists and I have been smelling the cinnamon twist this entire time. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. This one's awesome. Not Permanence, but Flux. Look at that purple. Now this is the Dowager purple. This is her color. This is season 5, episode 1. That one's pretty. That one's my favorite so far. All right. Ooh, this one's pretty. Nothing in Life is Sure. Season 1, episode 1. And look at this. It's a super light lilac. That's pretty. Just looking, making sure I don't have anything else in that. Nope. Everything's out of that tote. Everything's out of that. I just have the one tote behind me after this. And you guys are gonna, if you're waiting for something different in life, out of the videos that I've never shown before, that's where they are. Here is a nice pretty gray. It's like a stone gray. And this one says, Hate to Be Predictable, season 3, episode 1. One more. Ooh, this one's really pretty too. All right, this one is called Being Tested Makes You Stronger. And look at that pretty pink. That is I love that pink. That is super pretty. And this is season 3, episode 2. All right. So, of course, you know, as I was saying that I was going to hold them up all together, why didn't I just like from the beginning there, just kind of start putting them together, you know? No, it's because I have to make things more difficult than what things are. It's just in my nature. I just have to do that. And I have to be careful because I almost just threw something in my coffee. You guys, look at the colors so far. They are coming out nice. And I have the fabric also. I'm trying to hold them where all the colors are gonna hit the fabric. All right, here is all 12, I believe. Okay, there are all the colors. There's so many colors, it covers the fabric. Oh, Janelle, 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 Janelle. Have I told you I didn't really plan ahead on this whole thing? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a small piece. Oh, this isn't gonna be very big. Totally gonna be doable. Look at that. Look at all of those colors. It's gonna be so pretty. I'm excited for this. Very excited. Here we go. So there we go. So now I can kit it all up together and be ready to watch it when I watch the shows. All right, now I gotta figure out, I have to move a couple things because these next things are not gonna stack well. And if I take them out of the bag that they're in, okay, I think I've got enough room here. So, what weekend was it? It was the weekend right after I filmed my last video. So after the 20th, that weekend, I went to a friend's cabin and I believe I said I was gonna paint signs. I painted signs. I had like 20 some projects to do plus some extras. I did not get through all of them, but these are the ones that I did get done. So check these out. So the majority of all these things are kits that I got from Appleberry Addicts. Here's one of them. Look at that cute little thing. And it's just a, oh, you can't see it, but if I had something flat high enough, it would just sit there. So it sits on your counter as a decorative piece. Or it can hang somewhere or lean against something, but isn't that cute? So I painted the tree, glued the buttons, did this whole thing, and this is decoupage or Mod Podge done. And then I painted the wood a little bit to give it a little effect as well. And I always do a little sanding on the edges because I like that little bit of worn paper. Stop it. She's trying to get my attention. She might bark and I apologize. Okay, here's the next one. And this one, so there's stencils for some of these as well. So this one says be kind. So this one I'm gonna be able to put out this summer. Isn't that cute? And I had to freehand some of that yellow, you guys. I had to freehand that. That was scary. I'm not a good freehander painter. No, I do not color well within the lines. Ooh, oh no, these are stuck. Okay, it didn't hurt it too bad. Maybe I'll just rough it up and it'll be fine. But here's this cute little snowman. And I need to find like a little ribbon or something to put up here, I think. I got some little rhinestones for that and nose and face. But yeah, so he's a cute little shelf sitter as well. Little American flag. So this, it got stuck right there. So maybe I'll just take some sandpaper and rough it up. This was one of the last things I did, so I wasn't completely done with it yet anyways. I feel like it just needs some roughing up. These are just totally off the cuff. These were supposed to be, let me show you what they were supposed to be. They were supposed to be hats. Look at at this adorable little thing. All you need is like a little shape like that. Take some yarn, or this is paper. I Mod Podge that on. Take some yarn, wrap it around, glue on a button, make a pom-pom on top, and you know I have to have hat decorations in the winter. Yes, yes, yes. So I had like 6 of these and I didn't want to make 6 hats. So I gave some of them away and I thought these make perfect tombstones. So see, I am not a good color in the liner person. These I freehanded, and I meant this one to be, I tried to make this one really pretty, but it is what it is. So here are some rough tombstones for Halloween decorating. But wait, there's more. Remember, I said I had 28 plus to do, but I didn't do them all, but I did do a lot. Look at this cute little gnome. He's so adorable. So I did paint him. I did pretty good. I think I did pretty good on the shading with the beard. So that was fun. This one, I decided, so I was supposed to paint this. I decided, you know what? I like the natural brown effect of that one. So we're just leaving that as is. I have a little truck guy that I set a little back truck where you set things in the back. So I have these double little hearts. So I made one side red and then the other side I put paper on. So I could flip it around either way, whichever I feel that month. Here's a Hello Summer sign. Thought this one turned out super cute. Hey, look, it kind of matches my walls. You'd think I almost planned that. Ooh, my bag almost fell. Hang on. We need to adjust just a little. All right, here's another one. And another one where I didn't stay in the lines very well, so we roughed it up a bit and made it look like it's supposed to. So good tidings of comfort and joy. So this was a fun one to do. And here's another one, Too Cold to Care, with some snowflakes. I kind of feel like I want to add some glitter to these snowflakes, which I might do. There's no saying I have to be done. The next is a set, and this is a good summer set. I painted the blocks this really cool peach color, put paper on this one, and it's a girl swimsuit and a boy swimsuit. And I am gonna figure something about, like, I don't know, I'm gonna find some words or put something up here. I just don't know what I'm gonna do yet. And I'll probably do it with something that'll coordinate well with this. So those were fun. And only one more project in here, you guys. I wanted to make fireworks forever and ever. So I did. So we have a set of fireworks to put out. So there you go. So that's what I did. That's what I was supposed to do, that plus 24 hours of cross stitch plus double the amount of projects. But you know, when you get a bunch of girls together and start talking, it just doesn't work out well. So yeah, that's what I did. You know, I know that I have a little baby. Oh shoot, where is that? I think I put that back in the box because it wasn't done. So I have a couple other small things that were like halfway done. But yeah, so these are the things that I could put out right now if I wanted to. But yeah, so there you go. You have had, oh, let me see. I have one more bag to look at. Nah, it's yarn, but I don't have the projects with me. So I'll wait to show that next time. So just a heads up, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more orders I'm waiting for, you guys. I have my list. And it might just be 1 or 2 things from here, but I've got I ordered some stuff from Stitch and Buttons, some Grammy's bags. I can't remember her name. Hands on Design. I got some Under the Sea fabric. I have an order coming from Be Stitched Me that I placed back in November. I got a shipping notice for that today. I live in Dye LA to dye for fabric. I got a bunch of stuff coming. Like I said, and you know, with some of the fabrics and that, it takes longer. So I've been on a roll trying to figure out some different things. And of course I watched JC's Stitches this morning, and she named off a couple other Frog and Ivy, or some, I don't know, that might be a combination of 2 places. But she named off a couple of different things that I thought about. Yeah, I maybe want to look at that, you know, and check those out for those kinds of fabrics. And she mentioned something about trying different fabrics too. So and that's kind of what I've been doing in a way, is just trying out some different things. So there you go. So yeah, so my February plans are to get my planner in order, ship shape. And I am going to work on my WhipGo projects. And if I'm bored with my WhipGo things that are on my board, I'm going to work on those Valentine Nomies from Autumn Lane Stitchery, or some of those other little small Valentine's things that maybe I can finish. And I have some really cute pink fabrics, you guys. And all these things are going to be on top of the pile, so they should be easy to find, right? Right. So yeah, so that's everything I have for you guys today. I hope that I didn't totally overwhelm you. I overwhelmed myself. Right now I'm looking at this going, oh my goodness, but you know what? I'm very excited to get through this so that I can put it away, or at least halfway put it away. And I can clean up in my kitchen here and, you know, do that. And, you know, start my pile all over again for the next time. And I really am going to try to do my videos weekly, because if they go longer than a week, things pile up and I have so much to cover. So yeah, so that's kind of where we're going to go. So I am going to look, and I don't know if it'll be weekly, but so like 7 to 10 days is kind of what I'm thinking. So it's been like 11 days or something like that. So I'm going to try to focus on my Tuesday, if I can do a Tuesday night. That's going to be my goal, to do Tuesday nights if possible. So there we go. So I hope to see you guys next Tuesday, because I know I'm going to have some things delivered before then. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you hadn't had enough of me now, just wait till next Tuesday. There's more coming. Yeah. All right. Thank you all for coming. And if you do enjoy this and you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I am last time I looked, I'm at 580 subscribers, and I'm kind of feeling like I want to do a little giveaway thing coming up here, but I'm trying to come up with a number that is good. And I kind of, at first I was thinking 600, but I'm getting there really, really fast. So it might be 600. We'll see what it is next Tuesday when I do another video, and see if it jumped up or not. But please subscribe, because that'll be one of the stipulations for the extra special thing that I'm gonna have. And yeah, you know, like the video. I know I asked you guys some questions, you know, which yarn, Stormy Nights or, and I have that right here still. Stormy Nights or Professor Hulk? Which one? Which one for a hat for me? Might be both eventually, but which one do I work on for February? So yeah, so there's that. And then the coffee and tea dyeing questions. And fabric floss storage. Did I ask you guys about that? If you know of any US-based companies? I don't know. Rod, created by Rod, was the UK designer that I saw the thing in. And I'm thinking of doing that for the floss storage or Bisley or something like that. So if you guys have any tips on any cool little storage drawer things that are, you know, a little bit more made where the shipping won't be so extravagant. I guess those are my questions. I think those are all my questions I asked. If not, you guys heard them before and I'll be looking for them. Oh, that's my other thing. Comments and get back to you guys and really, really, really do my bestest to do that. My bestest. And I don't know if you guys can hear my dog whining, but I think she really has to go out. So we are going to go ahead and take care of her, and I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope I'll see you guys all in just a few days. No, it'll be, let's see, today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 5 days. So it's like a work week. There you go. All right. See y'all. Bye.